Muted for a second. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Today is Tuesday, second stream of the week. VeedotMe here. We're running... I mean, it's a later stream. I'm not gonna say we're running late. The stream was pushed back because I was playing an amazing game earlier with Wanderbot and Retro called Rabbit and Steel. Probably one of my favorite games of this year, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna just do a quick show of the trailer. I think they have a really good trailer up on Steam. I don't know if that game's gonna get on a docket for a live stream, but I think it could probably make some good YouTube content. So this is Rabbit and Steel, a co-op action roguelike that recreates the essence of high-level MMO raiding in a randomized, simplified, bunny-sized package. I'll show you all exactly what that looks like. Like, it looks like a cutesy game from face value, but once you click into it, it's like really good, especially with more than one person. Like really loud for me. We played, I think, 3 rounds, and we couldn't get past the second boss. We died to the second boss each time. Different second bosses. Each attempt, we had a different second boss. It's a little weeby, but it's still like incredibly good from a gameplay perspective. Like everything you're seeing right here, this is legitimate in the game. This is not just made up for a trailer. And it's like back to back to back to back on mechanics. And of course it is also a roguelite. Well, no, a roguelike with a K. Eventually you end up getting rewards, and with the rewards you choose which one to pick. So it'll be stuff like every 2 times you use your defensive button, because you have 4 different buttons. Gain flash int. Your primary deals double damage but gains a 10-second cooldown. And then chance to deal damage to all enemies when your primary hits them. So it's like really cool stuff. And then you can augment each of your actual attacks. Like I said, there's 4 total. And then you can try to supplement these items with the augments you did. It's like a really elegant way to do a bullet hell plus like a co-op boss fight simulator, but also with MMO mechanics. It's a very, very fun game. We might have the vid up on YouTube this Saturday or something. But definitely had a blast with that. There's actually a lot of stuff that either updated or came out this week. Astral Ascent had an update. Rogue Prince of Persia got pushed back. Gatekeeper is a game that came out. We did play it last week. I believe they released early access yesterday. And then I'm sure there's other stuff in here that I'm not even thinking about right now because there's way too many things going on. And we've been knee-deep in Hades 2. And alongside that, still posting Dead Cells vids on YouTube. Today we posted how to make hard mode in Dead Cells, basically. It's really our 21 BC. I had a couple of people ask me, like, what do I do to make the game 21 BC, so I wanted to post that. The notification popped up while I was planning my war attack in Clash of Clans. did I decipher that correctly? It's a game I've never played before. I don't even think I've seen Clash of Clans before. I just know it exists. Alright, let's load up some Hades. There's only like 2 mobile games I'm like interested in playing right now. One of them is Sonic Dreams, and the other is the new Sonic Battle Royale. It's basically the Sonic team is pumping out Fall Guys, but it's Sonic. It's like 16 to 32 players all on one stage, and then whoever gets to the end wins. But I don't really want to play that on mobile. Like, I would have loved to play it on Steam or something, but I feel like if I'm gonna play a Battle Royale like that in a Sonic format, I wouldn't be able to do it on mobile. But yeah, either way, good to see everybody. Shoutouts to people who followed while we were offline. Those include Somalore, Jompa, Gamers Few, Cheese Tree, AC19, Profew Vuska, Belopez, and I think it's Ambulance, Sarlacc, Yozo, Hillbeard, Mefta, and Subjans. Welcome. Hope you are having a good Tuesday. Could be Wednesday where you are right now. Hopefully you're having a good whatever the day is today. Kill the music. We're up to 41 runs. And probably just shy of 41 hours too. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Gotta fix my mic. Okay.
Fine work there.
If you have not seen Hades 2 before, you're in for a treat. The game's fantastic.
Night protect you, my lord.
If I had some kind of review or something on the game, it'd simply be the game's fantastic.
Now we wait.
There's just not too much more to say. It's just good.
One, please.
In plain text, it is simply good.
Hi.
You people to talk
know
to.
The way things used to be, Trouble. Think about everything that gets you to come out of your tent night after night. Gets you fired up. What comes to mind?
Sure. Those I care about are counting on me. And I wish to learn. To grow strong in body, mind, and spirit.
I wonder if we're close to Bat Salt
Now
with
imagine
Eris.
having everything you want. So you're left wanting nothing at all.
No, I can't imagine that. So everyone besides you was self-indulgent and unmotivated. But now the roles are reversed, I suppose.
You don't get it. Fine.
What kind of weapon would you like to be added to this game? So we already have a spear. We have, I guess, like a fast weapon if you want to count the... There she is. We have a fast weapon if you want to count the daggers.
You got me the exact same thing. But oh, I feel so bad I don't have anything for you.
It's only a gift to make you feel a little better, not worse. Don't mention it, just you enjoy. But please don't leave the empty bottle on the ground.
We gotta be getting close to be done with her.
Don't bother.
So like, I'm trying to think of Hades 1. A hammer. Well, I guess we have sword. I'm trying to think from like left to right. So there's a sword, which maybe the closest thing is our staff. We have the spear, which is again the staff. The staff actually covers a lot of different archetypes. We have the shield, which is, I guess, kind of what this is, but honestly the shield is a little bit of a gross item because it just has like too many safe factors to it and damaging factors. So it's like a little bit tough to really say we have like a shield that we could bring into Hades 2. I really don't think you can. The bow, we of course don't have a straight up bow. We do have both the torches and the skulls. It's pretty close.
7 months.
Yo, Tyra.
Time well spent on my roguelike goat. 7
months already. My god, I can't... Time is just flying too much. I was talking about that with the folks earlier. We've been in this house for, I think, maybe 4 years now, which is like, jeez, how in the world did the time fly like that? Thank you, Tyra, for the ongoing support. So yeah, no bows. Like, I don't even really call the torches a bow because the shot is so slow. Like, there's not really a sniper weapon in the game yet. So that's probably the thing we're really missing. The fist, again, like, I really don't like to think of this as a fist weapon. I guess it's about as close as it gets. And then there's the gun. Of course, we don't have anything as fast as the gun in Hades 2, so that's, again, probably the torches. So if I were to guess, like, what would I like to see? Some kind of long-range sniper-esque weapon. Whether it be a bow, whether it be a rail gun, or anything else. Even like a slingshot, I think would be okay. We're probably missing out on a slow, close-range weapon. Like, we do have the sword right now. Maybe that's... maybe you don't need anything slower than the sword. I guess we don't have too much with, like, movement. I think the only... well, we have the skulls. Skulls have this. Daggers have the teleport.
We've got to get rid of those.
There's quite a lot of stuff in the game already. I am very curious as to what would be the next thing besides a bow or a gun. What do I have to do? We're still climbing. I need more Eris wins. Dagger on Eris at level 4. I think this is my last level 4 too. Attacks and specials deal more damage from behind. If you channel, you get the chance to parry. And then the Omega attack is faster. Special seeks foes in the cast. We have actually won using this against her before. Which this was actually really fun when we did it. Maybe the Artemis could be interesting. If you land a parry, you get crit chance. I don't think they'll add anything super long range because this game is a lot more spaced already. Yeah, I think they do want to try to avoid some of the balance traps that they fell in Hades 1. At least that's my feeling. Dang, I don't have any level ups there. Which I definitely respect them for. I would like to do some judgment runs too. After you vanquish a boss, you get 3 random arcana. I don't think that's really good for what we're about to do. But for the next regular run, I might actually try it.
Good.
How you get the true ending? You don't have a true ending yet. This game's early access. Like, let's not forget, and I forget all the time. This game is actually in early access. So true ending is not currently available. But there's quite a lot of stuff that is available. I'm gonna try... let's play some Rabbit. A Ribbot is what I want to say.
Rod of fishing.
And then I want to say everything else is fine. I haven't really had to mess with my cards lately. Yeah, so even though the game's early access, really what is missing is true ending, and then the rest of surface.
You have gone far since last we met.
And like, we don't know what is required for a true ending.
And may all of your future attempts in turn succeed.
We know that we need a way to kill off Kronos, but is it simply, oh, you have an item and now the next time you fight him, he's dead? Or is it going to be more sophisticated than that? Morph? Slow down? Wolf Howl's not very bad either.
You have
I was gonna say, let's try out the Fritz. I was about to say, can I not pick that up? It's kind of weird for a second.
You were remarkable.
You can't get the item yet? No, you cannot. And I think the game does a pretty good job of like keeping you in a roguelite loop.
Got a bite.
Yo! I wish I could simply move it, but you can't.
Victory. Hey, a spike.
Early hammer. It's dope to see Ashla Sin overwhelmingly positive. That game deserves it. Yeah, they have always
Out of my sight.
been like super excited about their game. If you go to the Steam store page, I think we have the broadcast up that I recorded. So they're big fans of the channel. Final slice, extra damage.
Fine work as always.
And of course, I'm a big fan of their game too.
Into Aphira.
My Destiny level is only like 20. So I'm very far from even like showcasing their new Destiny levels.
That barrier's back up.
Poseidon would be really nice. I don't know if I particularly care for Medea Goes to the Underworld. Medea Goes to Heck. It is like a free area,
Splash of oil. She returns.
and I think I need to talk to her because she has exclamation
To warn you,
points.
By the way, to not engage with the big burly lion-maned fellow who sometimes stalks about the streets out there.
You must mean Heracles. We've already met, and I gathered that I ought to keep my distance. He says he serves the gods, but he's a threat.
Oh, he's just a big downer. I cure his injuries, yet still he incurs more, and not even I possess the power yet to cure his spirit. The dead have more cheer than a man like that. Now come, I've curses to concoct.
So she knows Heracles. Travel speed. When the foe enters an encounter, it randomly takes some damage. Each encounter gain mana. Probably don't need the mana, right? We'll go for the Enfeeble. It's like, to me, the easiest thing to take. Been playing Revita, that game is hard, but so fun. It took me a long time to get my first win in Revita. And even then, that game has like so much more. It's almost like Binding of Isaac with how deep that game can go. Of course, that's me trying to avoid any kind of spoils, but
Are you the satyr currently in charge?
that's another dev that's like really good. I don't have the parry ready. Oh, the 360 no-scope me. Oh my god, I can't stop getting hit.
For Aphira.
Depression's been killing you. It's such a good game. With like curses and stuff like that. That's Benstar. Ben's actually working on their own projects. And I want to say they're still working on the big overhaul. I believe the game's called Revita Reforged.
I grow strong.
But that game has been, well, that patch has been in limbo probably longer than Dead Cells Update 35. I thought I played through to the end boss. I don't even recognize this area. Welcome to Hades 2 Early Access. How is there more stuff is what you're saying right now. No, this game is ridiculous.
You'll be out in no time, Shades.
If you beat the game, you probably won't be too long before you get here. But this is definitely your next fun thing to do. Wow, Poseidon on Dagger. Dang. Who would have thunk it?
Nice shot.
Of course, there's quite a lot of enemies. Dang, I missed this. At least they don't have much HP. Also, welcome, Forgotten Orb. Happy to have you here. Pyro, good to see you as well. Shadow, good to see you if I didn't say hi to you already.
Didn't want to let on before, but now I guess you know. You best be taking care of them.
Not to worry. I am, I swear. So you were the bearer of the Sister Blades yourself. Did you have to give them up because of me?
I gave them up because I did what needed to be done. Hecate so likes her little tests. Anyway, I'm glad to see old Liminoros in good hands.
After you dash, your Omega moves deal more damage. Foes in your cast can take critical damage from your attacks. After you hit with your attack or special, fire a Seeking Arrow. So what I'm thinking about, like, I know support fire is pretty good because I attack quite a bit. And it's probably the right thing to do, right? It'd be just cool to, like, dash in and then drop circle and get, like, a bunch of crits. Artemis, my beloved, she's a little nerfed. I guess they figured that crit's so strong. They figured out a way to make crit a little less powerful in Hades 2. It's still a good stat, but you just can't build the complete crit setup on every weapon. It's like Artemis sometimes doesn't even show up. Awful lot of Apollo. Zeus? I honestly don't know what I would want from either of them. I'm just looking for a bullet to walk into. I was gonna try to let that live. I mean, Apollo Dash is never bad. There we go. Hades 2 seems hecka big. It is. It makes me question, like, how close are they to being done with the game? They said early access until basically 2025 for the, like, full end of the year. Hard target when I already have 40% reduction. That's like a crazy amount of reduction, right? Hopefully those stack. I'd be curious if they don't stack. I may as well do this. How come your attack's not knocking enemies back even though you have Poseidon on it? So the new Poseidon is different. In Hades 2, what Poseidon does is it only knocks back the enemy that's behind your target. So if you think about playing Poseidon on On what? What's a good example? Achilles bow. Achilles bow, you would mark a target, hold down square, and then all the bullets fly towards it. And then with Poseidon, it's like rammed into the wall 50 times. Because every bullet's gonna like knock it back one time. So instead, they gave it on hit damage, so it has flat damage, which is actually very good. But then if anything is behind the target, that gets hurt and knocked back.
Cataclysms in response, stirring up the land like it's his mixing bowl.
In each encounter, deal damage until you take damage. Your attack can hit 2 times 5%? When the roll is 5%, that's like not even a number.
Something nearby.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Go, Freenos. There.
Yeah, the on-hit portion is very, very strong. Because if you look at this dagger weapon, you might say that this weapon has a lower base attack, but then the Poseidon itself adds, I think, 20? So it's almost double damage. Yeah, it only adds 20, but my normal attacks only deal like 20 damage in the first place. So putting something like Aphrodite, which is only a 40%, is actually less than what this would be doing. And also, you don't have to worry about knocking the enemy that you're fighting backward. Sometimes you might be using a weapon like Fist, and even though, like, yeah, you can punch an enemy into the wall, sometimes that's just, like, not great, because now I have to chase after it. Again, bow doesn't have that issue. I feel like other weapons do. Of course, there is no bow in Hades 2. At least not yet.
Ghastly thing.
But I say, did I not grab that? Wow, the range? Dang.
Hold still.
Yeah, spacing is very important in this game, but I'm definitely not a ranged... Excuse me, I'm definitely not a ranged build. I know there's a lot of reviews out there about how, like, Hades 2 is so long-range focus, but this build is definitely not that. Huh. Special does more damage in a bigger area. Sprint days. Lucid gain is fine.
Right.
That's a really good mana generator. Like, it's only giving me 12? Oh no, wow, I almost filled up. That's pretty good. For a common boon? I wonder why that's so good. Yo, Gamers Feud, welcome. Thanks for the vids. You've been doing Dead Cells. Just got into the game and the DLC, trying to find a build to beat 2BC and beyond. Yeah, we have a really good amount of stuff up there now. All the top 3s are up there. Legendary tier list is up there.
Barrier down.
We have boss guides. We're only missing everything after Scarecrow, so Queen of the Sea. I did have some people ask me for a Queen of the Sea boss guide. I'm still not fully sure I want to do it. But if I can, like, script it out, then maybe it won't be too bad.
Here, fishy. It's over. Another.
Because I am still getting a lot of people saying that they're new to Dead Cells, which is great to hear.
Save it for somebody who cares, sister.
Jeez! I wouldn't mind a Cyclone Sprint.
Shining brighter.
Or an early rare crop, that would be really good.
7,
Sick.
Ill advised.
Is he telling me to shush?
Yes, Lord Charon. You'll have what gold I may find, as I require what supplies you may spare.
Are you gonna try the Rogue Prince of Persia game? The Dead Cells made that too? Yeah, we did a preview event with the folks at Ubisoft. That footage isn't up, but I have 2 videos of me playing Rogue Prince of Persia on YouTube right now. One as a first look, the second one as me beating the demo that they had.
You know who's disrespected me like this?
And then now we're waiting on the early access version to come out.
Took my eye.
You know who's disrespected me like this? Nobody. Nobody took my sheep. Nobody took my eye. I think that's what he's saying.
Nobody took your eye. You must have lost it. I'll keep an eye out for it. I mean...
Nobody's gonna pay for all that someday. But you're gonna pay right now. Metaphorically, I mean. I'm not gonna take your money. I'm just gonna eat you. Bones and all.
I like this boss. This should be a really good fight for me. Because we have the parry.
And heave.
Dang. I hate that he kind of does contact damage when he jumps. Parry ready. This seems strong. There's also a trial with this weapon.
Wake up, sleepyheads.
Chill. Oh my god, right into the jump. Look at that damage. I think you're not supposed to hit him during that. Wow, did I not have a target?
1,000 damage crit! That's huge!
Rise up, you good for nothings.
Love the music in this fight. Well, maybe you're not supposed to fight, period. I didn't even touch him, but he knew I was there. Crap! There we go. Good backstab. Which mythology is this game following, or is it not? It is Greek mythology. I mean, I'm not a history major, literature major. I don't know what you would be doing, but I'm not a major in whatever that is, so there's, I'm sure, stuff that's not completely one-to-one. But this game does like a very good job of making their own universe based off of what's going on with the Greek lore.
Could try a different one.
Okay, so we got this. I don't even know what card I got from it. Not Queen. Maybe I got Knight? I think I got Knight. Because that doesn't look familiar. We'll swap over to VeedotVod.
Sure.
Because Eris did kill us last time, so we get to do bonus damage back to her.
Across a foul-smelling hovel, crudely furnished with assorted fixtures of exaggerated proportion, and strewn with remains both fresh and long decayed, comes a waft of seaborne air.
I smell mostly the decay.
Does he not eat the sheep? Does he only eat the people? Or does he eat both? Fishies? No fishies? My Eris fights have been really good. I'm getting a lot better. Really, the only thing I die to is the actual biome itself. Look at that speed on the missile. It's so slow. He eats the sheep in the fight for sure, but he's blind, so maybe he doesn't even know it's a sheep. He's trying to pick you up. Wait, a bullet came from up there, but the fight's over, as if that monster up there died.
Olympus,
Interesting. Cast does repeated damage. Omega attack deals more, but uses more mana.
I see.
Common boon, but pretty good damage buff. Die to fire. Level 0 AI. Crap! I missed my teleport. I think that move's unblockable. I'm pretty sure I tried to block it before, but maybe parry can block anything. Oof. As I almost walk into the bullets. That's double slowdown. We have bullet slowdown from Hermes and bullet slowdown from Medea. I want to say Tyler Perry, but I don't know if anyone's gonna make that reference. So I'll just stick with Medea goes to prison. Or Medea goes to hell. Crap, I hate those things. There we go. Is crit even a thing with that weapon if the point is usually the stack on hit instead of pure damage? I guess now that I think about it. Well, what is the... Wait, I took damage because it gets called back. What does the trial have you do? There is a trial for this weapon. I think it wants you to not take any damage while also maintaining like low HP to get bonus damage or bonus crit rate, something like that.
Need to get closer.
I say saving ult for Hades 3. Oh snap, and Icarus? Both Artemis and Icarus in one run? Buy your lottery tickets now. You miss. Buddy! I was about to say, did we find the secret spot? think we can get attack speed during this ult. It's like really nice. Anna!
The path of stars.
Ooh, 1000 damage crit.
You alright?
Hey.
You can't on hit 1000 damage. I can tell you that much. That's a big crit. So we can get damage reduction during your Hex, move and strike faster. So we want that. Hex lasts longer. Gain damage per slain foe until it lasts, until you use it again. Wow. Whenever you use it, most ranged shots are instantly destroyed. I don't think we need that because we have slowdown anyway. Let's do this to start, and then we'll head to the right.
Something happens.
Imagine speedrunning this game, you would need to farm Hercules, Artemis, and Icarus in the same run. And you gotta hit both Medea and Cersei
Did I reach Kronos in my father's house?
to hit
this
world
year?
record.
Yes. And did he then reconstitute himself, perhaps entirely negating whatever I achieved? Also, yes.
I always knew you'd get him, Nelly. But as you can see, his risen fleet has risen once again. Though sounds to me like you found one of its weaknesses.
Gain 80 armor. Next time you lose it, you're impervious. Each time you clear 5 encounters, heal and get 3 palms? 5 encounters. I guess that's only gonna happen one time. Which is the balance, I assume. Destructive coding. I wonder if that can crit. You're impervious. Your next 9 strikes. I assume this is not a strike. And of course, you have to get that to Eris.
Here you go.
I very much assume that's not a strike.
Careful out there.
I don't know if I need ashes anymore.
Damn it.
Yeah, so like those crits obviously don't do much. But the empowered 3rd shot crit, oh my god, thing's massive. If you try Force Overtime, the first Force Overtime I did, I died to Kronos. So I'm probably not ready for Forced
How
Overtime.
many tentacles does this thing have?
Though what I want to do, I want to try
Oh, yes.
the other thing that gives you cards, and maybe see if that is an easy way to get some heat, some fear. Cannot hit you. Is this the sweet spot right here? Yeah, they instantly explode. Oh, you know what? They probably instantly explode because I have projectile slowdown. They literally can't get to me before their duration runs out. And like, you kind of have to do it that way, or else the player is going to be stuck here waiting for the projectiles to get to you. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I thought it was a bug, but I think it's just due to slowdown. Only thing you can really do is make that monster immune to slowdown. Which presents its own balance issues, I'm sure. I do wish I could, like, hit him while all that's happening. Last one. There we go. Cerberus seemed to break with force over time. Some of the attack animations finished before they dealt damage. Dead Cells had that issue for a while, where if you speed up, your attacks would hit before your animation finished, and the same thing for bosses. Especially on slowdown effects. We got 8% extra dose.
The light of the sun.
8% when you're attacking this much is still pretty good.
Marked the doom of many unsuspecting ships, and in its ancient terror, now despoils the Seafield rift that has been slashed across the land.
How many ships have fallen to that thing?
I'm actually doing really well right now. I feel like we're starting to really understand the game. Gee. No! My parry was ready.
Ooh! 1000 damage crit!
What do you get when you upgrade this aspect? Channel time on your Omega attack. I saw a double. I guess that lets you, like, snap. Which is not nothing. Thank you. A lot of extra damage. Ooh. Wait, I literally leveled up everything except for my attack. You kidding me? Perfect image is cool.
Next vessel.
Why even care about channel time? You're always stuck waiting for the parry. Yeah, I would say that's not the best thing to spend your upgrade points on. Like, there's a big difference between Thanatos adding to the, like, crit total compared to just, like, trying to make it easier to snap to the monster.
Change of course.
Maybe they're trying to think of it as, oh, if you picked up... Where is it? If you picked up Weed Killer, then, like, every time you have a max level Artemis dagger, then you get to activate Weed Killer, like, much more easily. That could be the idea there. Can the damage from Poseidon crit? No, it cannot. That 60 is just, like, multiple instances of 30. Is that safe? I don't think I can walk in that. I'm not falling for that. I was about to say, what do you do there?
Is that all?
Is that toll? Receive a boon? Star power for sure. I mean, I have a lot of money. Why do I have so much money? Whenever I do surface, I'm always just stacked.
The Black Flagship.
Poseidon, you can hit double up.
In the name of Hades.
No double up, feels bad.
Reinforced.
Yeah, I didn't know how close we were to the end. That was my mistake. I guess that's why they give you so much money, because that instance right there,
That was you.
that's like the only time you would go down to $0.
But I can always slow you down.
The frog!
The frog! The Pepe screwed me!
I'm out. Alright, fine.
You all don't know how badly I wanted to go in to that circle. Yo, bad day to be Eris. I feel terrible. Bruh. Oh, I didn't have parry ready. Thousand damage crit.
Better hide.
That does it.
Unlucky.
Just iframes!
I thought I was gonna land that. That's where charge time is actually really nice. There.
I don't think so. Give up.
The fire has gravitational pull.
Come here, trouble.
Help! She hasn't summoned any ads.
Run.
It said parry ready! It said parry ready! It said parry ready. It literally said it. No! It said parry ready!
Down again.
That's not my fault!
Get out of here.
Give me my
Golden
apple.
apple.
Alright. That's bullcrap. Have you seen Supergiant's announcement of the patch already? We can take a look at it.
Princess can go no closer for the moment, although it never hurts to try.
You! And that's all.
Return to Shadow now.
Remember, this is an early access game. Force overtime Eris is impossible to dodge when she doesn't. Oh, when she does the carpet bomb, they land so fast. That's why you gotta have snap parry. Fully maxed out Artemis Blade. It's the only outplay. So Zelasin was saying that there is an update from Supergiant Games. Let us head over to Firefox. Get some music in here. Hades 2 is one of the top played games right now on Steam. If you go to Steam DB, okay, well, it wasn't here. I guess it dropped off. No way is Lost Ark and Rust have 70,000 people playing. Those are literally all bots. Rabbit and Steel, this game's great. We were playing that before today's stream. Alright, Hades 2. Recent events and announcements. we're focused on a smooth play experience. Following our launch, we deployed several small hotfixes to alleviate rare crashes and bugs. We typically don't provide patch notes for technical stuff, though they help us make sure we're building a solid foundation. We're gathering your data. Impressions posted here on Steam, our official Discord, and beyond let us gauge how people are feeling about the game and how it aligns with our goals. With the help of our translators, we're getting feedback from players all around the world, also collecting anonymous gameplay data, which helps us identify opportunities to improve the balance of boons, weapons, foes, and so on. That's kind of cool. Like, imagine they can see play rates, where it's like, oh, no one is taking Scorch from Hestia, so they'll make it more attractive. And Scorch is good. It's just like, I think the beginning of the game, it's hard to really visualize when it's good and when it's not. Is it me or are regions shorter than Hades 1? So if you go by the actual encounter number, it's the same. Where it goes like, and correct me if I'm wrong, 11, 22, 33, and then the final stretch for the final boss. The final stretch is different because back then you could get 5 sacked. So I guess now it's a guaranteed minimum 5 encounters. So that should technically be longer. You know what I think it is, Panda? I think it's Erebus. The fact that monsters in Erebus respawn if you don't kill them, that's where all your time is. And also, in Tartarus, when like the witches are in the fire pits, and like you literally can't reach them with your sword or your shield. You have to like spam the special button. That's where all the time is. That sort of exists in Scylla's map, but all the other stuff has been fixed, kinda. Our first patch is in the works. Our first patch should be coming later this month, though note we don't have more specific timelines. With it, we're looking to improve. We're looking for improvements we can make in the near term in a way that makes Hades 2 better for everyone and comes closer to realizing our goals. For example, well, this is just a small piece of what they're thinking about. Resource gathering. We want Hades 2 players to focus on goals that are important to them, though don't want resource gathering to feel too frustrating, such as if you don't bring the right gathering tool along for the ride. The only time that I really felt this was when everyone in chat was asking me, V, did you unlock the next weapon? And it uses silver. And I was like, wait, I'm not using the pickaxe. I'm using the tablet because I want grasp. I want psyche. But everyone else kept the pickaxe, so everyone got all the weapons first, and I'm sitting here just twiddling my thumbs playing the staff the whole time. So how they would alleviate that besides all items can be picked up at all times, that'd be interesting. It certainly reduced the amount of time that it takes to do everything, and hopefully they don't nerf that somehow. Like, for example, you can only use the pickaxe X number of times per run, but you have access to all of your tools. I can see it, but that's essentially a nerf. A nerf to a pickaxe. Reduce spawn rates. Yeah. And then like you can buff each individual tool so that whichever one you want more of, you can work on leveling up that tool first. That's probably the best way to go about it. Getting around. It's important to us that Malinois have her own distinct style, and for players to be able to navigate her battles and other interactions in a nimble and responsive way. We have ideas for how to improve her dash and sprint. That is very interesting. So if you think about Hades 1, you have multiple dashes. And this, they decided to not go that route. We always made fun of Hades 1 for being dodge revolution. which is a term that I think I got from SD. In Hades 2, you don't have that. You have a sprint button after your one dash, basically like a Dark Souls. No stamina, but you can't simply spam dash. I don't think a stamina is the right answer, but I really hope they don't bring back lots of dashes. Even if it's tied to an Arcana card, I think it could be that everyone would just take that. And then we're right back into Hades 1. Where it's just like punch, dash, punch, dash, punch, dash, going in a circle around the enemy and it can't do anything. Our first patch will likely have other enhancements and fixes, and we'll have comprehensive patch notes when the time comes, so stay tuned. We're considering our first balance changes. If you were with us for early access development in the original game, you know we love making balanced patches. We're always looking for opportunities to make the content and choices in the game as interesting as we can. However, we're still in the gathering phase. The data helps to inform the kind of changes we like to make, so don't expect too many changes just yet. And that's it. Death of Kronos. I don't feel like I was really that in tune with Hades 1 to be looking at their patch notes. Like, I was really in tune with Dead Cells at the time, so I was watching Dead Cells patch notes, but not Hades. Don't think there's anything wrong with dash or sprint. I feel good about them, though I do always take the move speed. Oh, it's not that great. Yeah, the reviews on Hades is kind of where they're probably watching that kind of stuff. Hope they won't change the system too much. I like that it's different. I do too. I really do.
Think what might be on a list of major prophecies.
So they have to be really careful about reading negative reviews. Hopefully, like, taking more stock to the people in their Discord.
However, the prophecies listed there are indeed minor.
Music. And maybe like the not speedrunners, but content creators.
Existence, the unfathomable past, a noble future, that sort of grandeur, you mean?
Yes. The fates preside over the smallest minutiae and the greatest of patterns. So don't take the idea of minor prophecies the wrong way. A small ripple can become a great wave.
Now you sound like Poseidon.
I think I have a decent amount of stuff to take.
Finally returned.
Fresh from the pot.
We're getting lots of moon dust.
I have a message from my father that he asked me to relay. He sends his deepest gratitude.
Lord Hades told you this. Whatever for? He rots in his own prison whilst the Titan ransacks his domain. My charge was to safeguard the realm, and I did not.
Father spoke of when he left me in your care, when Kronos struck. He must have feared the worst.
I'm still getting new dialogue.
He knows I'm well.
It's kind of sick.
Thanks to you.
Also, Jin, good to see you if I didn't say hi to you already.
No, Melinoe, all this is thanks to Kronos. Your father would do well to save his gratitude ere we settle certain scores. Oh, speak not to him of this undignified response. I merely was taken aback.
Of course, I understand.
We should start gifting her too. Let's see, Hecate just wants more stuff. No bath salts yet.
Oh, come, Melinoe, you need not influence me with such gifts. We have a task. Let us stay focused on it, no?
How have I not gifted Echo yet? Have we really not seen Echo in like 3 runs?
Why can't I stay on task while paying my respects?
Okay, bath salts are next. Everything else here is good. Grab one of those. I don't know why you gotta buy fish.
Let's see.
The ocean's full of them. Pretty sure all those folks are fine. The more I watch Hades 2 streams, the more I'm inclined to buy a Steam Deck or a gaming PC for early access. I wonder if you could just get away with a Steam Deck. Because there's a lot of stuff that works on Steam Deck now. And, like, I don't have one myself, but I'm really curious on, like, how much you can get away with.
Let me see.
Crap, I need 2 thalamus. Thalamus comes from chaos. I think I'm gonna save my dust and try to farm up judgment runs. Because I think judgment runs could be really fun. I hope in whatever patch they do, they flesh out judgment. Because it's like a really interesting card. But I don't know if you necessarily have to use it. When you can just use a normal loadout. We can go Skull. Since I just played Sister Blades. Yo, Tobin, welcome. 50 runs in yourself? Haven't been able to get Echo? That's unfortunate. The true roguelite nature. How many runs is it gonna take for me to get the one NPC I need to give some nectar to? We're at level 5. I can't do tight deadline. I am just not confident with that. Not yet, anyway. Bows? 20%? That doesn't seem like too much. And then 2 points. Take bonus damage the first time you get hit. Double the first time you get hit. Wow, that is a significant number. Enter each location, missing mana. That one's hard too. Would I rather prime? Whenever you choose a boon, prime it based on the rarity. And I guess we kind of need to try that to see how impactful that is. Alright, because like I don't know how much mana they even prime when you do that. We're gonna do a skull run. I just don't know which.
There's more to this aspect. You are bound to me and I am your bearer.
And then I assume the rest of these are Nightmare. Alright. Rebuke is not that bad with daggers. Oh crap, I forgot that there's the blue HP one.
The Testament of Night.
Rebuke, yeah. I don't think you can run that with the skulls, but definitely an option. Your attacks have more power for each shell, fire, and not yet retrieved. Your attack stays within reach and explodes in a large area. We have one with that before. Any damage you deal generates glory, which enhances Omega Special. Omega Special is what? This. I have not done this.
Commander?
Disciple.
Cost me 1 nightmare. Sure. I just got that nightmare too. That's so sad. Alright. You've done this. That's the one where you turn into the skull and spam special. Yes, you did. Look at foes vanquish on weapon UI. 666. We can't use that. Bad luck weapon. So what? I've done everything except Malinoe? I have already done Medea. Medea goes to hell. Oh, it's... Oh, it doesn't show you per aspect? That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, so some of the Malinoe ones, if you get the hammer, there's ones where like you let the thing stay out for longer, I believe, rather than trying to pick it up. Or maybe, well, it's your attacks. It would be interesting if it also buffed your special. So it's like what you would want to do is blow all your ammo, then like spam special, but I guess that like you gotta have something not that.
Bad skull you got.
100 damage by the final hit. Alright.
What is the will of night?
We're looking for who? Scylla. Bruh. Give me the old trusty. The crystal figure. I love this thing.
Once more.
Like, going in with an extra card at complete random, for some reason, is like super fun to me.
You know, I mentioned golden apples could be turned to nectar, though not how. I'll have to send the recipe along. All it takes is a boiling pot, some aromatic spices to your taste, and just the right words. You'll get it. You're a witch.
Just might work.
Wow, I actually got taught something just now. Rapture Ring sounds legit. Oh, do I have 0 mana? I don't. So let's Rapture Ring. Which kind of works for our bomb setup. We could maybe look for Apollo or something. Then we'll have to find some other way to generate mana. I always forget that's a thing. Like, I don't know why, I never use the Omega attack with this weapon.
Ooh, early hammer.
Have you done any random card runs? If you mean using the, like, Judgment card, the final card. Yeah, I have. I don't know if I was winning back then, though. That might have been, like, very early on.
Got you.
I'm actually saving all of my moon dust to level Judgment up. Because I do really enjoy playing that. Omega Special. After your Omega Special projectiles fire, they return to you. That would have been really good with Inya. Wait, these are all special. Do I just forget about the Millennium part? I've never run any of these. Your Omega Special projectiles deal damage and shoot farther, but only to one side. I mean, this sounds like it could be incredibly strong. And we just forget Millennium's passive. You don't have Death Defiance when you do it? It lets you go in with 3 cards. So I would typically go in with Death Defiance, the health and mana gain per encounter, and I have more options now. I could probably do other cool stuff. Oops. Like, I'm curious if that could be an answer for high heat. Because one of the things on the fear menu is to reduce the number of Arcana cards that are affecting you. No, it reduces your grasp, I believe.
Go show that shade the way.
Oops. Didn't really mean to do that. So if it's a matter of just dump all of your fear onto reducing Arcana cards and then use Judgment, hey, that sounds pretty good to me. That's why I kind of wish the Judgment AI, not AI, UI was better. Because then you could kind of gamify it a little bit. Which I think is incredibly fun. Maybe I'm the only one who might think that way. Hephaestus. Hephaestus attack seems a little bit of a waste. Hephaestus special is definitely not on the menu. I don't remember what his mana generator is. I feel like I've never even seen it.
The trap is set.
I'm gonna have to look at my forget-me-nots. Because I can unlock the journal, but I don't have the resources.
Here, fishy. Come on out. That's him over.
Origination. Insight into offerings? That might be it. I need 2 ambrosia, and we don't know how to make ambrosia yet.
Here's the gold.
I love you Hades 2 so much, but the runs do feel quite more longer / tedious than Hades 1. Like after I win or lose a run, I don't have the same motivation because of how long it takes. Any thoughts on that? My thoughts on that is I literally had someone earlier tell me that the runs in Hades 1 seem longer and more tedious. Sure.
Here we go.
Spend money to make money. That's reasonable, I think. This could be big. Ambrosia's bought from shops.
A root stalker.
Might need tavern first. Tavern? What in the world is a tavern? Don't tell me that's another new thing.
Aid me.
Dang. Had to cut the corner there.
Foul spirit.
Alright, not bad.
So you get to pick your poison between
Yeah,
getting out in the underworld or coming to our rescue here.
Is it more tedious?
Which is the brighter idea.
I feel like, for me, no. I think there might be 2 things that might be the issue for you, Swordfish, and maybe that's Tartarus, like New Tartarus, where you basically do the 5 or more encounters, and like at that point, those encounters are actually really difficult. So you're dreading the thought of having to do that part again. I feel like Scylla's fun. Maybe you might have issue with the meadows as well. Especially if you don't have the trees unlocked. If you don't have the trees unlocked for meadows, that place is awful. And that's a roguelite thing. Ooh. Chat, which one do you think you would go for? Attack damage, obviously I have to spam all of my skulls, and then they hopefully do damage, and then we Nova Flourish in afterward. So, like, we don't mind this on either one. Special now, attack later? But I wonder if I could get, which never happens, I wonder if I could get Zeus on special. Because I'm curious if, like, it's an instant blitz proc. If the things go out, then come back in. And it does 100 whatever damage, which I think I do 300 damage. 80% on both, going out and back, right? It's probably more than Blitz could ever do. Unless Blitz can activate multiple times on one monster. Pretty basic setup right now. It's not rocket science. Sometimes you don't want a rocket science build. Does that not have iframes? I thought it does. I have a bubble around me.
I wish.
You can see your special does not double hit if you dash through a monster. I mean, I hope that the contact of me on their body, I certainly hope does damage. I do think the boon pool seems weird. Too many conditional boons that are not quite strong. Percent chance to apply this and do that. You go through entire zones and not have an attack boon. I did have people complain about that. That they aren't getting attack boons as quickly as they are used to. Which I don't think is an unreasonable statement. And a lot of people do complain about, like, doing no damage. That is a valid, not valid, but that is a review on Steam right now, is we do no damage. I'm not gonna say it's not valid, because it's happening to somebody. But a lot of reviews say that the monsters are either too tanky, or we don't have good options for damage.
No, I shouldn't. Not again. Weaving silken fineries for somebody such as you truly is an honor and its own reward. Besides, this stuff is for the gods.
My first couple hours of this game, I sure complained about lack of damage.
It's for you. For those whom we regard as friends.
Prophecy foretold.
It's definitely a roguelite thing, though. Like, you do get stronger the more you play and the more you learn.
But the others, they didn't care. They were complicit in the whole thing. It was as though I was a spider to them all along.
You know the gods did this to me, don't you? Although I shouldn't say the gods, was truly just the one. But the others, they didn't care. They were complacent in the whole thing. It's as if I was a spider all along.
Arachne, the gods could be kinder to mortals. You'll hear no argument from me on that. I have a certain point of view on it myself. Most mortals I've met, they've all been dead.
Yet you abide Olympus anyhow. I understand, I do. They're family. And that's one thing we can never change. Not really. Although the Titan whom you're up against, isn't he family too?
Yo, Arachne's a real one. More money.
It's all yours.
We're farming money right now.
Do come again, won't you?
You test my patience.
I wonder for the one that shoots only the one side, how do you know what side you shoot to? Is it guaranteed? We're gonna miss a shot. But you can't skip chaos, right?
I've blood to spare.
I don't know. I played it. It sucked. You gotta use the circle strafe tech. In Hades 1, there was a system. Oh crap, I needed a shovel. That's unlucky. In Hades 1, there was a system that made boons offer you core slots. It was more likely when that slot was still open. A lot of roguelike games do that, as a matter of fact. But I think what ends up happening there, if you take Cast is probably the biggest example of this, where you could get casts that don't lock into the cast slot. It's like right now my cast slot is Rapture Ring. But if Hestia showed up, Hestia could give me cast Fireball. And that doesn't lock a core slot, because you could just use the Fireball. And I like that idea. I don't want to always have to get the core slot if I can still get something that enhances that slot and mix it with other stuff. The flip side of that is now all of a sudden you're not getting your core slot attack, but you're getting all of this stuff that might enhance special or enhance cast or enhance sprint. I wouldn't be surprised if sprint is like the #1 thing people have issue with. I wonder how strong Excruciating Creation is. I know that's like a lot of damage taken, but the idea that you could instantly get one of those things, that to me sounds interesting.
Lord Charon.
I could get Fireball here, and it's actually a good idea.
Nasty heiress from the sky. Well, serves her right. Though we could never make her stay away for good. To think she's one of Nix's many pups.
So keep in mind, I don't have an attack.
You're liable to get a runt.
So we'll see if Hestia offers me an attack. She did. I don't know if it's guaranteed or not, and I'm not taking it.
That's hot.
But it's definitely interesting to think about. Oh, I got Prime 5. 5 isn't all that much. It's interesting to think about, like, could she possibly not give me an attack? And do I want that? I don't want her attack anyway, so maybe I don't want it to be offered.
Becoming a most capable necromancer to have earned its trust.
Was this once a living creature's skull, Headmistress? Only to be infused with silver and enchanted as an instrument of night?
That is rather a personal question, considering all evidence at hand.
Huh.
Perhaps Raval herself shall reveal to you the answer in due course.
Oh, wow. Her ring is like a lower what? A lower layer than my ring. So like I can see my ring, but I couldn't see hers. Dang. I didn't mean to do that.
Divide and strike.
Yeah, it's not even that like they take no damage if I go through the middle. It looks more so that the blades coming back don't actually touch my body. Like they don't hit the sensor. Visually. See? It's like they stop just short of the sensor. I wonder if that was on purpose. Oh my god, I lost my armor. That's so sad. I don't have a mana generator yet. I was about to say, is she damning me?
Bathe in flame.
Chat, I need mana. I have a special that's really good, and I forgot to get a mana generator. Ooh.
You've earned these spoils. May they strengthen your craft.
We're getting strong.
Change the shadow now.
Level 8, we gotta get up to 32. Ooh, and my figure leveled up. Artificer. It's still expired. I wonder... So we got Artificer. Set forth each night with 2 chances to turn a minor find into a random major find. I feel like that's kind of strong. Basically turn ashes into a possible boon. Or into a... I don't know what else. I think boon is the only thing, really.
Greetings, little one.
I don't think a hammer counts as a minor find. Oh, it double upgrades an Arcana card. That's pretty good. I really enjoy Crystalline Figure. It's one of my favorites. I do need to level this thing up.
Set.
Bolstered Array. +2 shells. That's not bad.
At last you have returned to more.
How do you get Experimental Hammer? From
Neither
Surface.
the gods nor the fates want you upon the surface of this world.
You need to gift everybody you meet on the surface. I mean, that's Hades 101. It's just gift everybody you see the one time.
I suppose I'll be more welcome in my father's home later this eve. As you can see, I'm willing to fight there as well.
Ah, but you have such a long way to go. Confined to making the journey by foot like a pathetic mortal. Do be sure to conserve some of your strength for the final stretch.
It's funny that we still have dialogue for, like, this portion. I wonder if once early access is done and you have a true ending, would he stop showing up? I would assume that's to be the case.
Wretches.
It's a really good synergy between the Fireball and Aphrodite. 5 things I wish I knew build making edition.
No, you don't.
Get Fireball or Zeus Cast. They're both really good. I missed.
Return to dust.
Oof. Go for Apollo attack here. And then maybe Scorch Run.
A brilliant choice.
Nice. Vow of Arrogance.
I cannot help feeling a little miffed at that. And I am not someone to simply let it slide.
Is that just what this encounter is? On the world is Vow of Arrogance.
Sorry, Auntie Hestia.
I feel like they just made that up.
She's angry with me now.
15 damage? Is that a real number?
Those spouts again. Satisfied?
Where would I see that? Vow of Arrogance. Oh, that's the prime. Okay. Whenever I take a rare boon, it primes 5 of my mana.
Too long about this sort of thing. So let's just carry on.
I'm only losing 10 at this point, but we'll be losing more and more as the game goes on. Rapture Ring. Omega Special also launches a fiery projectile. I am using that. We really need mana. And we don't have that offered. We'll Soot Sprint. So yeah, I should have been able to transform the ashes into a better area.
Hear me on my authority.
Rapidly restore mana, but lose a crap ton of HP. 20%! Why is that a percent? That's so much, I feel. Maybe you just control burn here? like, am I safe enough to run Hearthgame? It's the best though? No, the YouTube vid I have has this on the thumbnail. Just hilarious. Burnt Offering's not too bad either. Just lose my special. And then hopefully find Nova Flourish again.
Flame of the Hearth.
Well, now.
I won't be taking her special. Though, like, double hitting Scorch, that doesn't sound terrible. V, yes, that sounds terrible. I think it's legit. Like, that could have been double Scorch. Maybe. There we go.
Stick to the seas next time.
L. Okay, so this thing's done now. Okay, we got a build going. Kinda.
Not like Aphrodite here is gonna let you hold to them forever.
This must be the close range Scorch.
Sweet Hestia, whatever do you mean? I'll be the first to admit looks aren't everything. Who even needs them? But on the other hand, we're blessed to have someone of such vast wisdom and experience as you here on our side.
No, this is completely new for me. Up to 12 lone shades appear in locations. Sprint into them to launch a fiery blast. Sure.
Sure.
Sure. That's fine. Oh, I don't have the transform? Maybe you transform the actual object as it drops. Whoa! What an awful room. How is this a real room? I've never seen this monster in here. Yeah, you stay over there. I was about to say, no way there's more. Wow.
Transform.
Okay.
Not terrible.
Upon the moon and draw you down.
The Cyclops
I will take that.
Venus, whom you faced, once hid within a cavern not even my silver light could reach. Now he has taken sides with Kronos. Too many rise against the gods.
Your Hex transforms you into a living nightmare. Wolf Howl. Phase Shift. Sure. I don't like her other boons that much. Her mana skill is solid. I've been using a lot of Hestia, and not exactly on purpose, it's just that's what the game has really been giving me. Aphrodite. We could get the life. We could get her mana generation. I wouldn't mind any of that, really. Chat, do I have any Skull fans? I'm hoping I'm using the skulls to your liking. If I'm not, I apologize. It's a roguelike game, I'm doing my best. Can you just dash and it eats the bullet? Yeah, I'm not even sprinting. I thought you had to sprint to eat the bullet.
Olympus.
That's cool. I like that.
I accept this message.
Glamour gain 6. Healthy rebound is what I actually want.
Very well.
The life affirmation would have been good too. Health is worth more.
Chaos seeks me.
Hera mana is solid. Hera mana is the prime and then refill to full, right? That one I take all the time. Whenever you take damage, you're stunned. Omega moves channel faster, but I can't use my cast for 5 encounters. Wow, even more. Hopper's creation? $200? I can actually buy a boon still.
It should affect your chances to succeed.
All I need is for any kind of affinity bonus. Even Earth. No one's ever done a full affinity build before.
Fishy.
Literally a rainbow build.
Caught out. Another multi. A fine catch.
Mana generating. Cast Scorch.
Hear me on my authority.
I don't know if I can get that still. Omega Special Fireball is fine. This is so scary. 20% of 156. We'll go down to what? Only 130? 130 is not bad. Math majors?
Fired up.
125? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Demeter affinity bonus is so strong.
Hello.
Rip Demeter. Yo, Blaze, good to see you.
This next song to honor fans, especially you, lady.
How did that not hit me? Oh, are we finally back on our first song? We're no longer gouging out people's eyeballs and drowning them. Ow. I do always go for the drummer, but I have had plenty of instances where we killed Scylla first, which is like really fun. Yeah, so Scylla's dead? No, she's not dead. I think you can scorch these. Yeah. There we go. So now it's only the backup singers? Oh, singer, because the other one's dead. I need to go in there. Run! Run! Not that far. Oh, she actually got stuck there. Didn't I get Omega cast time? Was I dreaming? There we go. My Scyllas have been much, much cleaner. There was a time where I really was scared of this fight. There we go. Nice and clean. Skulls do a good job in this. I think every weapon actually has a good fight. I thought Axe was gonna be the worst, but we learned that one too. Alright, down we go. I'm gonna probably keep my hammer. Oh no, it expires, right? Gain 1 random hammer that lasts for 10 encounters. We're currently sitting on 4 more encounters. If I get rid of it now, I don't think it will be active for Cerberus. So I guess I should probably get something else. Only 5 encounters to level up. Alright, I'm keeping it. I want my levels.
Close enough.
It was 1 hit from killing Kronos. Oh no. Blaze, you remember what weapon you were using? Like, what was the build? Not saying something was wrong with it. I just know that, my god, 1 hit away is so sad. Want a random one switch in? I don't think so, but if it does, and that's definitely helpful for me. I thought it was another expiration boom. Or hammer. Not hammer, I'm sorry, I can't think. Keepsake. Oops. As I dash in.
More of this tainted gold.
Oh my god. Is that 20% more monsters that I'm looking at? That's like double the number of monsters that should be there. Yo, Zagreus, good to see you. Zagreus, you're not, like, spoiler dodging, right? Because this is definitely gonna be some spoiler territory for this stream. We're, like, pretty far. And now we're at the point where I have to, like, warn people coming in, hey, if you are excited about Hades, and I'm sure you are, be ready. Don't say I didn't warn you. Is that thing stuck? Oops. No, don't get closer. This is why I don't have tight deadline on. Going back to sleep, just dropped in to say hi. It's 5 a.m. Well, definitely thanks for stopping in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday for you now. We're using slowdown? Move and strike faster? I don't think you really need that on Skull. Death Defiance effects fully recharge your Hex if it's not ready. So it's like when you die, you instantly get this to full. Destroy ranged shots. I'm using Scorch, but it's probably not that bad. An idea. Keep in mind, this does not work on Chronos at all. Wow, that was full duration. I guess I may as well go for this. Crit chance during the Hex. That's good, because even if it doesn't work on Chronos, it doesn't matter, because I'm getting crit rate. So you gotta think. It's not all about what... Oh! Not all about what we posted in previous runs. Sometimes you gotta make it up on the fly. That's longer duration? That looked completely normal to me. Or am I tripping? Interesting, that's not a minor find. That's a major find? Yeah, we have one more chance. I wouldn't think mana was a major find. That doesn't sound accurate. Hammer.
More of those shades.
Dang, it's not big enough to get hit by both down the center. Can I simply not transform this stuff? Maybe it has to be a resource like this. Because, like, you can double up the umbral things. But I think the game does consider it a minor find. Yeah, I can upgrade this. I'm pretty sure I've gotten a double up on this before. Cannot upgrade it. So I am tripping. Or maybe double up is the one that's wrong. Alright, crit rate. So much duration on that, I swear it lasted the same amount of time.
Transform!
Transform. It's done.
Triple dagger. Triple hammer. For at least the next 2 encounters. Your shells from your Omega attack cost 0 whenever retrieved, but take longer to drop. Your Omega shells fire... Your shells fire your Omega attack whenever you retrieve them, but take longer to drop. Take longer to drop? What do they mean, drop? Omega special projectiles deal more damage and shoot farther, but only to one side.
Did this skull just smile?
How do I know which side? I wish it told me. It's always on the left? Is she left-handed or something? Is this an expiration keepsake? I like to think it is. Oh crap, I have no skulls. Left-handy.
Next.
Is that too much work? Almost couldn't tell my left from my right just then. Do I have any left-handers in the chat? Give me a L if you're a left-hander, not L for like L plus ratio. I don't even know what side the left is. This is bullcrap. Hello? Pick it up. One left-hander in the chat. No! I don't know my left from my right. Though it kinda hit behind me. Which is like kinda sick.
Now for what's mine.
Yeah, see, chat, I lost my hammer. So I no longer have the 5 bullets. Which is okay, I guess. Shells return to you automatically, but you have -1 for every 2.5 that the shells deal damage around you. Special is just faster. I don't know if that counts Omega Special.
Further refined.
I play sports as a lefty, even while being a righty. I wonder if you can, like, is that a baseball thing that people legitimately do to screw the batter? Like, is that a high-level pitcher if you can pitch both left and right? And cross up, like, whoever you're batting against? Oh, crap, I need this. Shoot, I almost skipped it. Alright, we got a gift, Echo.
Into the purse. Echo, he's sorry. Narcissus, I mean. I think he's sorry.
I cannot gift Echo.
I think he's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry. He had no idea what happened to you. But he remembers you. And he didn't mean to hurt you. So please don't take it personally. I think he only loves himself. He only loves himself. Only loves himself. Only loves himself.
Gain a random boon from previous night.
Manifest a copy of the hammer. Triple hammer.
See you next time. Next time. Next time. Next time.
Gift.
Even in a place of sorrow such as this.
Oh my god, we're finally done.
I know not how to ease your burden yet.
We have all the
Perhaps
keepsakes.
this will help. Perhaps this will help. This will help. This will help.
Concave stone. No idea what that
It's
does.
an honor. An honor. An honor.
Triple hammers. All we need now is the affinity to wrap this up. Special destroys armor. 100%.
How's that for you, Revol?
I don't even have a special boon. We got an Apollo. I mean, the Scorch on the way back isn't terrible. Lefty? But Apollo has to be better. Hello? Where's everybody? Is it really just this small arena? Oh no, it goes this way.
Found the bow.
Wow. Elden Hades. Never thought you'd see the day. I swear I have to actively think about left versus right. That's awful.
No shells.
A thinking man's weapon. This weapon is for high IQ only. Wow. Incredible. Hello? That thing think it was doing. Let's get our special first. Did I not just kill this? I hate these. Every time I hold the triangle button, I actively go like this to figure out which direction to shoot in. Hello, Nemesis.
Once I'm finished with the work, I'm getting paid. About damn time.
Wait, I have no money. I kinda can't let her have these. Okay, maybe I don't have a choice. Can I slow her down? Ooh! Wait, that kinda works.
More.
Really, really. You can have that one. She took my skull!
Need shells.
Wow, there was a lot of monsters in this encounter. Oh my gosh, he just farmed. I almost lost.
Enough.
Should go.
In the name
That
of hate.
could have been bad. Alright, we got the special. And now Hestia. Don't really know what Hestia would give me at this point. Bruv really holding up L to try to figure out what direction to shoot in. Yes. There should be a UI element. Like there's no reason why I should have to think about left versus right. It should just tell you what side it's shooting from. Yo! Less than 3.
What happened?
First ever Prime, welcome. Hope you're having a good Tuesday if it's still Tuesday where you are. Wow, left versus right. Thank you for that. Welcome to Rusty Daggerhood. Population U.
Revol's empty.
Less than 3 said, you know what? Thousands of people streaming Hades 2 right now, but you, V, you're getting the Prime sub. I'm back in kindergarten trying to figure this out. Have I done Heat 32 yet? No, we're on 8. I'm like kind of behind all the other streamers out there. And that's not to say that anyone's doing anything bad. I'm the one who's doing the thing bad.
Excellent.
Though, like, we're cooking. Look at this build. 5, 6, 9, 9, 6. We can get any affinity we want in the whole game. We just need the game to offer us more than that one, which was the first one.
Clear the way.
Think of it as anti-clockwise instead of left versus right. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's not too terrible. Attack up. Glowing coal isn't too bad, because I use this all the time.
There we go.
And we got to level up our trinket.
Recognize me, boy.
Oh, that doesn't go very far. Ooh, wow, what a pull in. I could have probably died. Cannot sit with that thing. Gonna say, I just don't want to go over there. Maybe wasteful. That does not feel longer. That's supposed to be an extra, like, 5 seconds. Ooh, music? Yo, that anti-clockwise thing, you just changed the whole game. That's so smart. Just tell me the direction as I hold the button down. It's not that hard. It's not this very difficult. When you're in the middle of it, you know?
Princess an appreciative look.
Oh, we haven't tried to pet the dog in a long time.
You're looking better already.
The build's sick. Don't ask me what exactly makes the build work. I think it's just a big hit. Probably all the hammers, too. 3 Death Defiances.
My collection grows.
After choosing a boon, 25% of the time, randomly take 1 more once this night. How fun. That is incredibly fun. Do I have comments? It would probably hit Rapture Ring, which is not great. Knuckle Bone's probably the easiest thing to take right now, because I have so much HP. Yeah. Can clearly see how much I've been using Knuckle Bones. I think it's max level.
After the calculating titan of time.
What do y'all think about the build so far?
He sealed shut the major artery from Tartarus.
This is cooked.
The princess of the dead knows of a hidden
I haven't gotten as many affinities as I would have liked. Like, I have all of these elements, 5, 6, 9, 9, 6, but we've only seen exactly 1 affinity boom. Which is good. It gave us power, like raw power.
Service entrance.
I would have liked to have seen a second one by now.
Just a few chambers to the house.
Express route. Set. Go.
Anybody sensible would flee from Tartarus, not barge right in.
I don't know why I always do that. Oh my god. I don't know my left from my right. I'm not ashamed. Dang, that doesn't kill? Yeah, we can scorch those. It's a little rat running around.
To the house shall go unpunished.
Hades. I think you just always go Hades. It's like you're adding more to the actual biome, but you're reducing some of the fight of Kronos.
The resting hound of hell makes plain he wishes not to be disturbed.
I'd rather keep my hand.
Can you not touch Cerberus in early access? Is that the issue?
In such a way as I've not felt since very long ago. This cannot be the Titan's work. It must be that of the Witch of the Crossroads, if not you.
Father, in shadow I serve, to shadow I return. Thus have I sworn the oath of the unseen who serve this realm and execute the will of night.
Is that what she's doing?
Less of the unseen than you suppose. As it should be. Lest the Titan could have learned much more. Then may you serve the will of night judiciously.
So the Night Clan are like ruling from the, not ruling, but they're protecting from the shadows like they're shinobi or something? Don't tell me that's the actual story. Damage per Death Defiance, fewer reinforcements. I don't think I need Deep Descent. I'm probably fine with just Last Gasp.
Alright.
I'm healing the full in basically every encounter. Right? Yeah, 70% minimum.
Cerberus, take care
I don't
of
know
him,
why
okay?
I was under full HP just then. Seems a little odd for someone at full HP. Almost permanent. I couldn't go up against the wall. That wasn't a right versus left situation. Okay, that was. But I could not ride the wall. I would get hit. I maybe jump in real life. Freaking rat. More? Should I just not be throwing the skulls at all? Is that the problem? I'm pressing the square button? This could have been done an hour ago if I just used special. Special breaks armor, too. I feel like 50% is always the nicest one to take. It makes so only half the hourglasses spawn in phase 2 as well. I noticed it reduces the number of flags that spawn. I never thought about the number of ads in phase 2, though. Do I need this? This is what? Omega Special Tech? I don't think you can get that. I mean, I'm pretty confident right now. Famous last words, of course. Oh my god. Send this guy back to kindergarten. I feel like that should be doing a bit more damage than it actually does.
What happened?
I will look at that in just a second, because this is the worst enemy in the game. This thing's worse than Chronos, to be perfectly honest. Remember left versus right. Hold up your L's.
Revol's empty.
That is the worst
Melted down.
enemy in the game, I think. Yo, M. Ayo M. Thank you for the Prime Gaming. Welcome to Rusty Daggerhood, Population U.
I accept this message.
Couple of others today as well. Attack double chance. I guess you just go Light Smite here,
Greater strength.
just to help reduce your damage taken. Slow cooker upgrade. What are you talking about? Slow cooker. Oh, 20%. No, not 20%. I guess that would be OP. Plus 20 power. Any increase to the base amount of damage you inflict, other bonuses multiply by this. Wow. Look at that.
A few more chambers still.
We can go in here.
I can access this old fountain chamber now.
M, welcome to Rusty Daggerhood. M, are you from the Hades side or from the Dead Cell side, if you don't mind me asking? Do we go attack here? Kinda have to, right? B, I'm from both sides? Yo, that's a homie right there.
Refuge within Tartarus provides the Princess of the Dead some small reprieve, much as it did for her own brother in a bygone time.
Aww,
These waters still run clear enough somehow.
that's so sad. Oh my god, we could keep pushing. It's funny that this is actually not reducing at all. I thought the way this was gonna work was that, like, you would have a chance of a random side area, and then, like, it will force you to do a main area. So I just got, what, 3 side areas in a row? I kinda wanna do it. It's just the main areas supposedly get harder the longer you do this. 3 Death Defiances. Just don't go under 70%. Both! That's the homie! Thank you, M. I appreciate that. I know Apollo nukes the battlefield. I guess I should probably do Hestia so I know what I'm up against. I'm surprised if someone said they were into Dead Cells and not into Hades 1 or 2. There's a lot of that, as a matter of fact. Hades 2 does have some negative reviews. And maybe, just like I am, I'm a Hades hater myself. There's the chance that, you know, they were just a hater. But I was there. I know all about it.
He's angry with me now.
Wow, so the fireball goes at an angle. And, like, I'm actually not hitting anybody with the fireball. This might have been a bad idea. Left versus right. Anti-clockwise. More? How is there more? I had to back out from that. This might have been a throw. Oh god. Okay, we're still at 70%. We're fine. Here for all roguelikes, been lurking for a while, had the prime rusting. I love that. Yeah, so I just played another roguelike today, for those who haven't seen it. Attacks may inflict daze. That's not an attack boon. It's a support. That is so interesting. Foes with daze take more damage if struck from behind. I've never seen this before either. Why don't I have, like, the scrolls on these if I've never seen them? Or maybe I have seen them.
So bright.
Okay, yeah, so now we're locked in. Yeah, I played Rabbit and Steel today. If you're a fan of games like Final Fantasy XIV, World of Warcraft, imagine a roguelite game where you are basically playing World of Warcraft. Raid simulator. With up to 4 people. It is actually, like, really good co-op. It's not co-op like Risk of Rain 2. Shoot, I would dare say it's better than Risk of Rain 2, but again, maybe I'm a hater. One more, please! Wow. Oh, wow, I recast it. Was I playing this wrong the whole time?
Damn it.
I can do that twice? Oops. I got Chaos Heroic for the first time. 98% attack damage, but disable all your Arcana cards. Took it anyway. Still on that run. I believe. That's a good run right there. Left-hander. Who else is alive? The rats. Yeah, you circle strafe. Don't think about left versus right, just think of it as circle strafing. In basically one direction. This is all of a sudden effective. It was like it's been effective the whole time, but now that I know what's happening, it is extremely effective.
No.
Is this 20% more monsters? Just don't go under 70%. I got half my recast. This is incredible. Imagine if I press the button instead of pressing square, like I am doing for some reason. Oof.
Shade rot.
Okay, so that was kind of cool. We got like 3 side areas and then 3 guaranteed progression into full HP.
This is it.
Knuckle bones. It's like, do I need this? I kind of want to go... Oh, maybe we go for both to see if we can hit an affinity. I think that's the move.
Well, well.
In the name of Hades.
Or a duo. We did not hit affinity. Bonus damage if you're high HP.
My heart.
My heart. I did not hit any affinities at all. I'm at 5, 6, 10, 12, 6, and I couldn't get a single one. How is that legitimate? Foes take damage whenever daze causes them to miss.
Now, Lord Charon set up shop.
That's bullcrap. Oh, let's do this so I can get closer to my Capital One card.
River, take me.
Pretty good run. My runs take a long time. I apologize for that. I stall, I guess. I like to talk. I'm streaming the game. I like to talk. I'm not speedrunning over here.
Not only have you ransacked my father's domain and made war on Olympus, you had the audacity to deceive primordial chaos. That takes a spine.
Why, thank you, my girl. I must admit, I thought that chaos would be something of a bargainer, for I was willing to exchange their daughter Nyx for the 3 fates. But now I have them all.
How does that happen?
You played the chthonic gods for a pack of fools. These eldest, most powerful forces in existence. Such choices may come back to haunt you.
Yes, you have come back to haunt me here repeatedly. You, the best that the gods of the underworld and Olympus have to offer. Bah.
He is dying, though. Oh, right, circle strafe. Circle strafe. Oh my god, that knocked me out of it.
You cannot best my legion single-handedly.
Yeah, so he's immune to the slowdown effect. Oh, wow. I should have gotten some kind of cast time. 900 damage. That is a legitimate number. You're not immune during that. Oh wow, he's a lot lower HP than I thought. That was close. My life! Why was that not slowed down? I know he's immune, but his weapons are like not immune. The slowdown.
I have strength in numbers, lest you forget.
Oh, thank God it's not rats. Yeah, see, this is slowed down for me.
Time out.
See, I'm just thinking like circle, strafe, in one direction. Counterclockwise.
Of this dour place.
Not left versus right, just keep going in that direction and you're guaranteed to hit.
3, 2, 1.
Now this is actually kind of bad for this map, I feel. Ow. Unlucky, I didn't think you could change direction. Well. That was a good use of my time.
Come, legions of the Golden Age.
can't get over there. That's fine. Oh wow, I almost killed myself. Those are some beefy hits though, like not gonna lie. I'm gonna hit a Death Defiance here, but those are some real damages coming through. That's fine. I just want to wait for this ring to move. I took damage. Because it's like an active hitbox. That was some real damage.
For what? Some grains of sand.
Wow. That's our trophy too.
For Hypnos.
So I was using Aspect of Millennium here. This is supposed to be... The setup to this is like really weird. So Aspect of Millennium, your attacks do more power for each shell that has not been retrieved. I probably should not have been using the square button at all. Once I got our first hammer, and keep in mind, this is a 3 hammer run. Wait, is it 4 hammers? Special fires projectile and returns to you. Omega Special travels farther, but only to one side. Every 2.5 seconds, your shells deal damage around themselves. And my special destroyed armor. Wait, that was 4 hammers. Unless it only shows up on the end screen. Maybe like to let you see everything you had and it will not show the things that are... Oh, maybe it also shows the things that were taken away. That would make some sense. Either way, I had like 30 upgrades. Which is kind of crazy. I've never been this deep in upgrades before. I do wish I got more affinities, though I did get the most important one, which is Slow Cooker. Bonus damage for our specials. That's being added to the multiplier, so really, really powerful stuff here. I know a lot of people talk about feeling weak, but I think you can make yourself strong.
In we go.
Once you try to figure out what the game wants you to do.
Such power.
Won't ever drop the mana regen card. I don't think I'm running that. I'm not running the mana regen card. So this is my setup. And like, I know there's a billion ways to run this game, but I cannot play without Death Defiance for sure. So I run Death Defiance all the time. Centaur all the time. Every 5 locations you get max HP and max mana. That is a godsend for me. I've been running a lot of Boat, a lot of Huntress. Titan is also a good one, though I don't know if I got that at random or not. And then I have Rarity. Rarity to me is also like really important. It helps move the needle on the damage front. But I don't have mana until I get some kind of mana generator. And I will complain. Like, chat will tell you right now, Whiteman, I know you're a first-time chatter. My viewers will tell me V complains about having no mana all the time. But I don't run the mana card. Make it make sense.
Long bided her time.
Be for real.
So too must wait a little longer, those desirous of the details of her glorious revenge.
I got a Buster visit. I have the top 2 full rows and some of row 3. Once you go mana card, you never go back. I believe it. There's also, once you get like higher difficulties, one of the fears is to just remove all your mana at the start of every encounter. Typically, you start off at 100. So I wouldn't be surprised if by the time that I push the fear above 8, I'll probably need to run mana card. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a thing. Not bad, not bad. I didn't get my Chaos Seeds, unfortunately.
Begging your pardon, Shades.
His own brother.
What's going on here?
No way, that is twisted. Your sisters are sick.
Well, they have many mortal lives to untangle, so to speak. The work can grow repetitive, lose its spark. So they liven things up from time to time.
What in the world are they talking about?
Oh, totally. I would completely do the same if I were them. I wonder what they did to me. Could you, like, look me up or something?
I fear I'm not at liberty to do such things.
Dang, I thought that was how we find out what Dora's all about.
Look, you're right, I've never known what it was like before Kronos returned. You keep insinuating it was worse than
25 grasp? I'm around that number.
Already told you, babe.
I'll check in a second.
My mother, whole inner circle, they got off bossing everyone around. Didn't give me space to spread my wings. Bunch of Olympus wannabes, but with mood lighting.
So
That's
you
cute.
prefer living in a state of total disorder and constant mayhem to living under a principled set of rules?
That's a really good way to put it.
She's bath salt ready. Alright, chat, you might have to cover your eyes for a second. This might be 18 plus content.
Please don't make me regret this, Eris. But would you like to join me at the hot springs for a bit? Helps ease the tension.
Crap, I shouldn't have done this. I should have moved all of my cooldown stuff.
Wait, the springs are purified again? I've been out of the loop. Surprised I get another invite after last time, but okay.
Cover your eyes, chat.
Ah, yeah. So this is what you still do to relax? Hot as magma in this thing. Can we get out yet?
He doesn't like it?
Permission denied.
She said no.
Just try to concentrate on any tensions that you feel and let the waters take them.
You ain't going nowhere.
Tensions? Me? Babe, I don't need to boil alive in order to cut loose. Though good to know you found a way to bottle tensions up. What happens if you drink this stuff?
You'll know who's
Springs
been
are
peeing
pure
in there.
thanks partly to the salts we use. Though even still, I wouldn't recommend imbibing them. Next thing you know, you might be purified as well.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. This is the way I am, down to my very core. And if you don't like it, and brought me in here hoping a nice hot bath was all it'd take for me to change, well then, I hate to disappoint.
Looks like the waters haven't rid you of your tensions yet.
It's just a
Sometimes
bath.
A hot spring is just a hot spring, Eris.
She wants to be toxic? She loves a toxic chick? Is that what's going on
I
here?
never can be sure. Though this is nicer than the last time. And the heat isn't so bad right now, I guess.
It's perfect.
Yeah, so time passes and it actually moves along all your cooldowns. So it's usually a good idea to like put something in the pot.
Bathwater back there. Is this what being purified
She
feels
drank
like?
it?
Ooh.
You know how much pee is in the pool water? You can't drink that stuff.
See you, Eris.
That's like a bad prank that you did when you were 8 years old. And then you laughed at the kid.
Moon dust.
Maybe you were the kid and that's messed up.
Just checking up on you. One, please.
I guess I'll buy this. I don't think I really need to farm up on bad salts. Whoa, what are you doing here?
So many more shades of the dead now linger here. And the earthy aroma, quite unlike before. These crossroads changed since last I visited.
Welcome back to the abode, Lady Medea.
Is she here for life?
And will you be staying with us for a little while?
Yeah, stay.
No, I am Great Hecate's eyes upon the surface.
Ah, okay,
But
that makes
the night
sense.
is young, and I've business with the broker there.
Why are we the shinobi? Is that like
See
the
about the
official
bones,
Greek lore? Is that you had the Olympians, you had the underworld, you had the surface, and then you had the shinobi, which is like the Night Clan. Is that legit?
See you. What to cast?
I can make sweet nectar now. I don't quite think I need that. And then I have no ambrosia, no mandrakes, no driftwood, no garlic, no mollies. I have nothing. Why do I have no resources? This is bullcrap.
Halfway to Knight's Gift.
Okay, so someone was asking about cards. Currently, I'm rocking Carry On My Wayward Son, Huntress from Dead by Daylight, Attack on Titan, Swift Runner, Eternidad, Centurio, Boatman, Original, Gangster, Excellence, and Queen. I don't know any Queen songs off the top of my head. I'm sure, like, if someone told me a Queen song, I would know it, but I can't, like, pair that together. I'm not using, like, channel moves that slow down. I'm not using damage and cast. I'm not using restore. I'm not using power on detonate. The rerolls, I think, are pretty good if you use them in pairs. Oh, I guess there's 3 of them. I'm not using Artificer, though I do think that's pretty strong. Activate all 5 cards in any given row. Yo, JP! JP, I saw your excitement about Surface. Good to see you, by the way. For those who don't know, Jawless Paul is one of the original folks I used to watch play Hades. If you don't know JP, be sure to follow his channel. Hope you all are doing good over there. But I'm curious, JP, what are your thoughts on what the Surface will become? We know what it is right now. It's like that overworld area. And then from there, so it's like your overworld area. And then, like, you have the Eris boss after that. But, like, what do you think, by the end, the Surface will be? Maybe it's just 2 completely different runs. Maybe it's just sometimes I want to be underground, sometimes I want to see the sun. But maybe, like, the Surface will be a different experience. Like a streamlined mode, survivors by the end. We already have Elden Hades when you get to, the fields.
Just as I thought.
26. Damage and cast. If I could get -2, I could run champion and then run divinity. -2. I have to run -3, I think. Drop origination. And that puts me at 4. Champion. Divinity.
I can't.
No! Activate all 5 cards in a given row, not a column? That's bullcrap. Oh my god, that's the hit right there. The perfect Arcana setup. Take a screenshot of this chat. You cannot get more perfect than this setup, I promise you. I think it'll be 2 runs, but in order to get the true ending, you'll need to do Chronos X times the Underworld, then do a surface run. That'd be your best bet. But you gotta go put the kids to bed. Have a great stream. Yo, JP, thanks for stopping by. As I said, big fan of everything JP's doing, so definitely be sure to follow his channel. Drop the 200 gold. Because options I have right now, full salvo, bolstered array. Is fetching army good? I don't know what fetching army is. I don't really know the names of the stuff very well. Not yet. I really like the gold. It lets you go into first shop pretty consistently. And then if you're upping the amount of gold via fear, I think it gives you a good way to not have to pass the first shop. Fetching array is good if you're running a charge attack build. What in the world's fetching array? That sounds like an IT term. Like if you work at Dell or IBM. Oh crap, we should have our thing.
Vanguard of the underworld.
Peek.
I've not yet earned the right.
I don't have the right.
Cease messing with that thing.
No, I have to conquer the surface at level 8. Minus attack in spread pattern. It's -1 skull ammo. Skulls come back to you faster. People run that? I feel like that's a skip for me. No offense. I don't know if I would want to not have it in ammo. Does it boost your damage? If it only gets it back faster, why would I not just pick them up? V, how many times did you have no ammo?
Maybe the spade.
In some of your fights? All the time. I was constantly complaining about no ammo. Just pick it up. Safety? Why do you all have real answers? That's what I'm asking. We gotta do one more. I don't know if I want to upgrade with insights because I want to save my insight for judgment, which costs 10, so I only really have to hold 10. More Artificer. Oh, I'm not running Artificer. We should do the stuff I'm actually running. Big fan of Centaur.
I see.
It's like, what do I actually like? Not a big fan of Death, but we needed that to hit the row. I wonder if these are both 4. This would have to be a 0 cost. Yeah, see, this only works because this is a 0. So the Death card to me is a useless card.
Let me see.
I know I'm gonna get pogged up as soon as I see the crit, but I promise you, when that's not happening, I'm gonna say it's a useless card. Wow, that only costs 3?
I understand.
And then we save. Let me see if I can get a new credit card.
Lord Charon always delivers.
No. We're down by 2.
What now? I
should probably roll stuff in here. I hope there's no other use for Sweet Dust. I don't really want to blow all my Sweet Dust if possible. You pog when you see the crit? I trust that I'll pog too. No, we're fine. Crit card stacks with aspect of Thanatos. Dang, we're not even done with this either. 3 Nightmare. Wow. Oh, this sucks. I needed to go to the underworld with the shovel, and now I have to go back to surface. Eris with staff? We already ran Skull just now. Chat, I'm not a big fan of staff. I know people like it, but for some reason, I struggle playing this thing. It's your third Death Defiance and Familiar stacks. Sorry, Treble, what are you referring to? I might be having streamer brain and not thinking about the thing you were talking about. This is weird. Oh, I guess Serenity gives you mana regen. And that's the big difference between Aspect of Malinaway. Because it's like less mana generation. I mean, less cast speed, but then you get mana regen. While you have no more than 50% HP, absorb your Omega Special Blast to restore 5%. Is it just 5 flat? And then Special and Omega Special Power. I wish it told you which aspects you've actually won with or not. Because it only says highest fear, but it shows the same thing for each one of these. I took Hephaestus' keepsake and didn't get him Madge. I wanted a refund. You know, I kind of prefer it that way. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I don't particularly enjoy the idea of a guaranteed boon to show up.
Draw greater power from the silver pool.
Again, that might just be a V.me thing, but I like the idea of sort of formulating the build on the fly. And I've always had issue, and hey, I'll go on record, I've always had issue with taking Zeus aspect with Demeter Fist every single run. I did that probably 50 times. And trust me, that's a good build. But did I enjoy it? No. I'll go on record and say I didn't enjoy what I was doing, even though it was very strong. We have to go double moonshot, right? Special and Omega Special power up. Plus 20 on double? That's big.
Such secrets in this stuff.
Huge! I promise you, it's big. The damage, though. Oh, it dinged, but I already got it? Oh, I can't fish. Why are you telling me there's a ding if I can't even fish? Pray for Poseidon? No, we're going Aphrodite. A little bit of an epilepsy warning with this weapon and aspect. And hammer.
Sunshine, by the way.
Lost at Cerberus? Dang.
Come from underneath the earth, but there's this
the game has a lot of places to die.
Other side, I guess.
Attack, Omega Cast, Expiration, Blinding Sprint, Dash to get closer, and then start spamming Triangle. I mean, you don't have to do Triangle at close range. I just feel like that's 0 damage. Oh crap. I'm using Knuckle Bones. That's a mistake. I didn't change from my last run. I almost wish that you had 2 different loadouts for Surface versus Underworld. Poseidon. People said, V, you gotta get Poseidon. Is there a chance that we don't hit special? Maybe I take one of these to try to force Poseidon special here. I wish you got like one last prompt on keepsakes. Yeah, like if you go through the door, it'll show you, or just have a loadout. Like go to the door, pick loadout. I know it's like rip immersion, but sometimes you gotta have the video game and not the immersion. Hera hitch attack.
Fix the barrier, did they? Shades, you're free.
Shades, you're free. Free my homie Shade. Crap. Yeah, for some reason I always think I have to be in melee range to get max damage from that. You most definitely do not. Hitch charge attack and then spam triangle. That sounds sick.
Whilst that little scuffle is behind us, I do not appreciate any such slights.
She remembers?
Quite clear.
How did she remember? We did not hit attack. We also did not hit special. Someone was saying in the chat earlier that they hate not getting attack and special boons, and I was a little, like, questioning, is that a thing? Or at least how likely that happens. It appears to happen quite regularly. If I hit Poseidon special as a common, I'm gonna freaking snap. No way it happens. Literally no way.
Some seeds.
That's not garlic seeds, is it? Wait, I need garlic. Chat, is that garlic seed? It looked kind of like the stuff that I get on my steak.
Peace, sir.
Keep letting Olympus toss you around, and someday you'll be just like me.
Does that scare anyone else, or is it just me? Like, he just hops in, and then it's a total jump scare.
How many of these do they have?
Ow? Wait, he still got $1? Ow, I killed it. Bruh. He one-shots them. Get out of my way. Why does he get money? If I killed it.
News that you found out Hades' niece. The most excellent news, I should say. Except the part that he is bound in Tartarus, that isn't excellent at all. We'll get you out of this, brother.
Non-common special. Non-common special.
Olympus.
Bruh. Bruh.
I accept this gift.
Oh.
You have a blessing then. Just like that, she gave you her strength, her approval.
Her who? Hera?
You mean Hera? Of course she did. We're all on the same side. More than that, we're family.
Is Hercules Zeus's son, but not Hera's son? Because he's half Or is it Hera's
Grace
son?
The Queen presides over the entire concept. Marriage, birthing, and the like. Curses in a charitable form.
The old ball and chain he's talking about.
Peace, sister.
Boomer joke. Boomer core. Hercules is Zeus's son. He named him Glory of Hera, so she took it personally.
The barrier's weakening.
Why would he do that? Chat, we didn't hit Poseidon special. I don't know what to tell you.
Rotting wood. A visitor.
You work so tirelessly at your craft, Lady Medea. If I may ask,
It might be
where do you find
Aphrodite
strength
special
to
after
persist
all.
Night after night.
It's very much straightforward, sorceress. I seek to punish all who wronged me in proportion to the harm they caused. Though have no fear, you're not on any list of mine.
I can't wait to see Medea's final art.
Have you been wronged so
It looks like
often
a
that
character
need
you can
more
really
than
cook
one
up.
list of wrongdoers? What happens when you've cursed them all?
My lists are based on categories of affront, from mere dislikes to deep betrayals. As for what happens after I've achieved my work, I'll have to get back to you on that one.
After a foe is slain, 5% chance to drop stuff health once per encounter. Whenever a foe makes you use a Death Defiance, it loses 15% of its life. After each encounter, gain some mana. Probably don't need that. 5% chance. Seems awfully low, right? Chat, this is probably the last run we're gonna do tonight. We are 100% going Hera. And then it will offer her special. We're still trying to dodge commons. Yeah, I have 0 right now. I'm so fast.
Just a couple of these left.
Ooh. That was a mistake. Yo, the aimbot on this is really good. Maybe I should have taken the splash. The Omega splash.
Foes eliminated. Hear me. On
All
my
right.
authority.
That is rare attack. We're not going special. 80% is a ginormous number.
Our bond renewed.
You all really don't want me to get Hera special?
Ew.
Like numbers like that? That's crazy. V, trust me, you need the on hit. I saw it on a YouTuber's video. No, I respect it. Why not take that? That was so good. That's what I'm saying. We're holding out hope for Poseidon special. We already have Poseidon in the queue. You would think it's only a matter of time before they give us a special, right? They basically have to. Or else they're toxic.
What else is here?
I don't really want to put Apollo in the queue just yet. Hitch tech seems pretty legit. Wait, what? What's this thing doing? Was it hiding? Apollo's already in the pool. We had to take him first. I got trolled.
Family, you know, stuck together, skin not so thick, itch hissy fit sometimes. Love him anyway.
Attacks faster, 15%, but it's common, so we can't take it. Chat, we cannot take commons. Not even that one. It's fine. Love the music in this map. If I get hitch kill, like enemies that are hitched together share like damage on death, we'll probably take it. I might get the mana generator for it too. What is going on up there? All right.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Cast lasts longer. Does 130 damage on spawn. $130 damage on spawn. Remember that number, chat. We're gonna go into this boss fight, and I think it will not activate during certain instances. I also don't think I ever got the 5% heal.
Back to nature.
But I guess it doesn't matter. What build is this cooking? Chat's build. Chat promises that Poseidon will show up, and I don't believe it.
Again, good niece. Although presumably you must have known, as likely all the unmarked packaging concealing this boon was soaked all the way through.
It's kind of gross. It's like wet trash. Oh my god, we hit the special. Alright, build life. All we need to do is not feed.
You heard that, didn't you?
When are we doing viewer builds in
You said
Hades?
nobody took your eye before, as well as your sheep.
As soon as
How did
they
you lose them then?
make custom mode.
Nobody played a dirty trick on me as Al.
Also, welcome, Babushka. Happy to have you here.
So I ate a couple of them. The sailors, that is. But nobody got me when I wasn't looking. Then he got away.
And you've sought vengeance on this nobody ever since.
Oh, not me personally. Someday somebody's gonna get nobody for what he did. So I am gonna get you right here and now.
I love the voice of this boss. Like, really good. Wait. Oh, Knucklebones. I was about to say, how did he take that much damage? His health bar just vanished. Oh, we gotta use the cast. So like I said, monsters are going to spawn. But I think they won't take the 130. See, those two have their full armor. Why did they not take the 130? You could say V, it was gone by then, but I don't think it was. Oh, wow, I always get hit by that. It's kind of hard for me to see it.
What was that damage?
Fast asleep again.
Do we need to up the monster health? Is that the next fear modifier?
Always use more.
I've been dreading increasing monster health, but maybe that's the move, because we're melting. I like Pádhraic H with Charon Axe. because the flat bonus is multiplied. Charon Axe is the one that detonates the cast. The flat bonus gets multiplied. What's so special about Hera's cast? Because the duration? Sorry, I think I've only used Charon's axe one time, and that might have been just for the trial. Dang, I wish I went Crystalline Figure first. I could just bring out Evil Eye. We're working on leveling that up.
The eye.
And Eris is still my target, so until someone else decides to kill me, I think you keep it on Eris. 4+ seconds from Charon Axe gets a 200% bonus. That's really cool. See, I think they have some really good ideas in Hades too. That's making you think outside the box. Definitely need Arcana presets. Yeah, I didn't mean to run Knuckle Bones. So like, let me set my Arcana and my whatchamacallit. I think I can
breaking through.
Refresh these, right? Oh, that's gonna detonate. Oh, even the Omega version stays out for longer. That's interesting. Okay, I saw 156. Cannot refresh that. Okay, I'm not using any cards for refreshing stuff. Okay. Is this game easy now? I can certainly say I'm doing a lot better, but like we're gonna have to play on higher difficulties. That's where I am in the game right now. We're currently on Heat 8, and the reason why I'm on 8 is because that is my next reward, is 8. After 8, I think I have to do 10.
Mandrake seeds.
I need... Why does it hurt you? What in the world was that? Could probably use a palm. There's a world where I don't have to press the square button, you know? Death from above! Who's that from League of Legends? Is that Gangplank? Death from above. No. It's a female voice, isn't it?
No. What's that damage? We're dead.
Quinn and Valor. That's why I don't know, because no one plays Quinn and Valor. I used to play Quinn. But then they changed her. That was back when her ult was like a nuke almost. I mean, it still basically is. Mandrake Plant Mythos says you can't... It would kill you by harvesting. Huh.
Felt that for sure.
Good job, Super Giant. Ooh, thank you.
Wait, what are you even doing here? I thought you were supposed to be bound to the underworld, but here you are, commandeering warships and whatnot.
I am
The build seems good, but my HP is a little low.
Though I feel absolutely wretched now. So if the legions of Kronos don't stop me soon, my blood curse surely will.
Really? Because you look great. You look well. I mean, unafflicted by a curse of any sort. Maybe a little seasick is all. Just take one of these, hey?
Armor does 4,000 damage. Armor become impervious. Cast blast the area, but I don't have a ranged version, or else I'd do that.
careful.
The armor
okay?
ones are kind of weird.
Thanks.
I'm going to assume that the game is going to have ways to scale armor. Right now we have, I think Hephaestus does stuff with armor. That art looked off, that was concept art. There's like 5 characters in the game that only have concept art.
I'll send you to your grave.
Whoa, Matrix? You all saw that dodge. Oh, whoops.
Full speed ahead.
It's a cool character. I was kind of wondering why he knows SlimyYy, but I think it goes into it a little bit.
Rest for now.
But yeah, I don't know if they have good ways to scale armor in this game. It's probably something that they could work on throughout the early access period. I don't know if armor is considered strong or something.
Hungry for more, Charybdis?
But right now, whenever I see something that gives you armor, I think, wow, this could have been something else. Oh, I am not used to being in here normal speed projectiles. That means these are probably gonna actually reach me. Wow, this is my first time ever having these projectiles. Because typically I have slowdown and they detonate before they reach the island. But not island, we're on a boat still? This is a boat, right? I guess I should be using my cast before these get summoned. Wow, those last for quite a long time. The range on that? Dang. I could almost cast that across the map. Yes, that is Poseidon special. We have double attack on our special. Poseidon does like 50 damage twice. So every special is an extra 100 damage.
Just like his father.
Uh-oh. Is that a compliment?
Stepmother, don't all we gods aspire to your husband's excellence? I do appreciate the kind comparison. My fair cousin likewise surely has her father's finest traits.
Duo!
In each encounter, the first foe you slay returns to fight for you. That is incredible. It's just a charm?
There's something. Go, Freenos. Rest easy now.
Oh, snap. World premiere duo. I should also mention, for those here for the first time, welcome. I'm VeedotVod. I have a bunch of hours in this game because I've been enjoying it so much. But I do play lots of other roguelikes. It's just, you know, this one is the one that I'm enjoying right now. Not that I don't enjoy others. But this one's cooked.
Vitality.
I need these. If you enjoy what you're seeing though, follow the channel. We're live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, usually at 2:30 Eastern. But I'm streaming a little bit late today because I was recording with our good buddies Wanderbot and Retromation. Crap. Don't kill the sword. Did my sword heal? Or is that a new one?
Some nectar.
Encounter 28.
What's for delivery?
4 encounters. 32. Okay, I don't have to pay for the Centaur heart.
I could use this right now.
Hermes, at your service.
Hello? Oh, Amazon dropping stuff off outside the front gate. What are you doing? There's a porch right there. Cannot take commons. Yeah, we still have 0. Hitch deals more damage and lasts longer. Nasty comeback's pretty good.
Vested in me.
Because it also applies Hitch, in case you needed that. Look at the range. It almost goes off camera. V, why are you pressing any button besides square? I mean, besides triangle? I want to get the dream Hitch every monster and then spam triangle. That's not unreasonable. You all would do it too if you were playing the game.
Some of these golden coins.
Alright, all good. Full HP. We have all our armor.
Hail, boatman.
Random moon. I mean, I'd probably do it just to get a Capital One card. Family trade. Any sacrifice boons are stronger, but we don't have any more boons coming up. Your Omega moves do more damage. Though I'm primed, I don't know if that actually counts or not.
I draw you down, Omen.
Maybe you get phase
From your
shift.
perspective, those waters must appear to have no end.
Sorry, I don't know what phase shift is. Is that
You have means
one of
to
her
cut
abilities?
across. I shall watch you sail on and help you make haste.
The slow.
Your
Oh! How did you know? Total Eclipse. I still wish Twilight Curse did something on bosses. The closest we got was you could detonate a sheep and it does damage around it. So any boss that has ads with all the sheep, it does a massive amount of damage. But I do wish it could be like maybe a stun on a boss, even if it's just for a second.
phase shift.
There is a talent for damage to bosses. Have I just never seen that? You're telling me this early access game has stuff in it that I haven't seen in 45 hours? I don't know if I believe that.
The Princess of the Dead knows
Not Hades 2, the biggest early access of all time.
this night is about to get worse.
Oh, I waited eagerly.
I haven't gotten Scylla in a long time. Not Scylla, I'm sorry. I haven't gotten Ceresa? What's the name of the nymph that's in the woods on the surface? So, funny story, I can't actually see her while all of the Poseidon is, like, doing damage. She is actually invisible. She's just a giant watery bubble. Is anyone else having that issue, or is that, like, only me? I have no mana generator, I just realized. So I can't do the time slow even if I wanted to. They're gonna nerf the pillars. Like, if you haven't beaten Eris yet, do it as soon as possible, because those pillars are gonna go. There's no way. So you're trying to reload the banana clip? What the heck?
Much better.
Cersei, yeah. I haven't seen Cersei in a long time.
For the realm.
Okay, that's Sphere 8 done.
Value there.
That should be a statue. If it's not a statue,
And scoop.
it didn't hurt me that time. Yeah, she destroys them with only one of her attacks, which is her sniper. Basically, Hestia Rail. When she fires Hestia Rail, she can destroy it. But all of her other moves, it doesn't destroy the pillar. Now, Hestia Rail can just straight up kill you. So, like, I get it. You need the pillars to be there, but the fact that it blocks every one of her other attacks, I don't know if they're gonna keep that in the game. Yo, Anton, welcome. You're just in time. Because we're probably gonna be calling it very soon. Chat, can I get an exclamation point uptime to let me know how long we've been live? Congratulations, you threw out the troublesome Eris, and then you took her into the bath. Where she drank the water. Knowing full well kids are in that water.
Out late again, huh? You know, it's kind of spooky how you never come in through.
Though, to be fair, the adults
no.
are probably
Look at that
peeing in the
damage.
water just as
We're
much,
dead.
so it doesn't matter who's in the water at all. It's all gonna be nasty.
Oh yes. I figure if none of this works out, a lot of us can wander the earth, striking fear into the hearts of any mortals who dare look upon us.
Now
Ooh, she likes that. You get the Dora likes that.
Good evening, everyone.
Yo, that was a good series of runs today. We haven't really died in Hades 2 in a little bit. Oh, let's see this conversation.
The tactician brings ill tidings with an optimistic bent. Fine. And what news from the men of the Isles, if any yet survive?
According to my confidants, they've all sworn in with Kronos, I'm afraid.
Jeez, already?
They often want whatever they don't have. Another golden age in this case. The promise of one.
'Tis a lie that spares their betrayal rather than a promise. They shall perish then by the wrath of the gods.
Oh, she says that very nonchalantly. That came out too quick.
Wretched souls shall hound us with renewed vengefulness. I've witnessed endless wars before, madam. So have you gods. How can we stop this?
You send in Malinoe
We cannot.
with double
Malinoe,
attack staff
however.
and Poseidon Boom.
Certainly you can, correct?
I can and shall.
Just give me the busted build and it's all over for them. Dust me?
Use this.
Alright, chat, we're gonna look at hopefully our brand new trophy. Level 8 done.
Your prize awaits and glory is yours. A third of it anyway.
Commander,
Kiddo.
the deed is done.
And now, unto the champion of night. The
Is it Skelly again? It's not
Oh.
Skelly, it's Buff Malinoe. Wait, that's great.
Commander, is that supposed to be me?
It is Knight's champion, foretold by fate. She who shall strike fear into the hearts of those who stand against the realm.
Looking?
And stuff like that. I can see you're at a loss for words, such as the splendor of her likeness. And this is just the first of them.
Oh my god. I can't wait to see the other ones then.
It's just as, detailed? Either way, I'm not so certain I can handle twice, let alone 3 times the glory, when my task is difficult enough as it is.
Ah, so then the fear is getting to you. Do not give in to it, young one. Instead, give in to curiosity about those other glorious gifts. Think of the prestige. Now you can be.
I wonder why
a little
curiosity
safe
is bolded.
with a Knight's champion. Which is it gonna be?
As if that's like a thing in the game.
Do I have to decide this instant?
Nah, you take however long you need.
Alright.
She sure looks strong.
Ain't she a beaut?
That is great. That's not what I expected. That is absolutely not what I thought was gonna be there. Alright, so now we need to do 1616. Though if you look at my testaments, it's still at 8s and 12s. So like, technically, I want to go in order. Though, part of me wants to skip as well. It's gonna be hard. Because it's like, the longer you climb, the longer it takes you to get to 32. And from like a content creator standpoint, you want to get to the best of the best as soon as possible. So when people click in, then they know, oh snap, he's like sitting pretty with all these statues. Instead, I would be farming level 8 still, and then going to level 12, and it'll probably be 16 after that. So, I mean, I'll have to decide what I want to do there. I still don't have everything leveled up that I want to. There's lots of stuff for me to do, to be perfectly honest. I still need the seeds for Judgment, because I do want to max this out so we can do some Judgment runs, because that sounds pretty entertaining.
All grown up.
I can plant mandrake seeds. And garlic cloves.
Oh, what have we there?
Into the earth you go.
Our garden flourishes.
Yo, he's walking around now? They never walked around in Hades 1. That's new technology. Wow, that took us how many years to get walking NPCs? That's nuts. Alright, chat. What a game. What a game. You couldn't see a game as great as Hades 2 even if you just made it up. You couldn't throw that at AI. Ain't no way. We will be ending the stream though. Big thank you to everyone tuning in today. Several thousand streamers streaming Hades 2 right this instant. You choose to spend your time here. I appreciate that very, very much. Tomorrow we have, I think, Wholesomeverse Live. I don't quite know what we're doing for it just yet, but it might be a brand new game. It might be. We do have YouTube vids up. I just posted today's video, how to make Dead Cells even harder, if that's something you're interested in. Definitely check it out. Show it some love, leave it a heart, maybe even subscribe over on YouTube if you're not already. Keep up on socials, Twitter, Discord. Big thanks to everyone tuning in today. Bits, follows, subs, raids from the homies. Ton of stuff coming through. Either way, I'm hungry and I'm gonna pour myself a nice beverage. I hope you all get to do the same. We're gonna raid someone today. We're gonna raid J-Rock. Right now, J-Rock is also playing Hades, but I believe he's new. So don't go in with the spoils or anything like that. Also, J-Rock is a challenge player. He's actually playing the game without his hands. He's playing the game feet only, using a Hori fight pad. He does that for things like Resident Evil and whatnot. So he's doing that for Hades, which is very much well beyond what I can do. So if you don't mind doing one thing, raid copy pasta, copy the text you see on the screen, V raid or V for victory, and we're gonna paste that into J-Rock's chat. J-Rock loves copy pasta. Either way, you all have a good rest of your night. Follow the channel, follow the YouTube, copy the text you see on the screen, and get ready to paste it. Have a good night, everybody.
V! Gear back to better than new condition right from the start.